Got some exciting basketball up ahead. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. The kick out to Edwards. Fires in the triple.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Green in the post. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Back to Curry. The baseline J. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, when Gobert has the ball, it just seems like the defenders are plastered to him.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Pass to Curry. Outside Porzingis. Here's Curry. Curry draws the double. Here's post. And it's Gobert with a rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Now here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Down low. It's tipped. Back to Curry. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And it's in there.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Edwards with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And it's Randall with the jam.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Randall. Great D that time from Porzingis. To the right side. Outside Curry. Pass to Edwards. Over Green. Edwards, no good. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And he drops the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Edwards with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And stolen by Green. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
And Minnesota with possession here. There's 18 seconds left in the first. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Reed. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, maybe not the shot. Look out!
Wow. Oh, my goodness. I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. Highland covering. It's stolen by Highland for the finish. And Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Anthony Edwards.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed. Good work defensively by Post. Curry draws the double. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Minnesota. Number
Right side
27.
Green. Back to Curry. To the paint. Curry's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 3. The 3, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Curry. For 3. And the Warriors miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
McDaniels from long range. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Down low. Curry, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for Minnesota. Number 11.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Curry. And the shot falls short that time. Pass to Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. To the inside. McDaniels. Second chance effort. Here's Edwards. He's covered by Curry. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
Outside Curry. Got a piece of it. Here we go. Up the floor. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Porzingis misses. And here's Minnesota now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Edwards can't hit. Warriors trail by 5.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
Jaden
foul.
McDaniels picks one up.
Team foul.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Back to Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 6 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Hauled in by Curry. Warriors trail by 4. Left side Porzingis. The kick out, Curry. Curry draws the double. Rebound Minnesota. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside, Green. And a missed layup. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Free throw no good for McDaniels.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Randall. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Back to Melton. To the inside. Here's 7. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Edwards. Melton with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gobert with the double. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Up top, Edwards. 14 points for him. Another miss by Minnesota. Warriors trail by 4. Melton outside. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Timberwolves, number 13.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the left wing. Pass to Melton. From the high post. McDaniels with the rebound. Dosunmu outside. Back to Gobert. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Payton. To the paint. Podziemski's shot is good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Edwards with it. He's got 14. Randall outside. Back to Gobert. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Santos good.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Kept alive. Randall on the screen. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Dosunmu on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Randall. Pass to Highland. Back to Randall. To the inside. An open look for Reed. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Santos. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Here's Santos. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Randall. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Left side read. And here's Clark. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Minnesota making a change here. Now the Warriors with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. So they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Reed. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Pass to Santos. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards taking on all comers.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And he slams it down.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Randle fires. It's gone. What a day.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And the Warriors make some changes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Curry from inside.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Gobert. Oh, the stuff!
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert, a high-percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts.
Curry outside. Oh, the feathery touch! Dropped it right over the rim.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's Edwards. Curry with a steal. Now Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
.114 left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards! Gobert. And Gobert cleans up the miss.
Well, you gotta love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
Curry draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Now Edwards. Oh, the shot is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Curry.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
The putback. Randle outside. Jacks up a three. Porzingis there for the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Time out.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Edwards.
Ball is turned over.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Timberwolves ball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Randall. McDaniels outside. Now Edwards. Now Gobert. And so the Warriors take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, stand.